Paksha of the extra leap year month of Purushottama. Also, O Master of all the universes, what is the process for observing it properly? Kindly narrate all of this to me. The Supreme Lord, Lord Sri Krishna, replied, O Yudhishthira, this meritorious day is called Parama Ekadasi. It bestows the great benediction of an enjoyable life and ultimate liberation, release from birth and death. The process for observing it is similar to that for observing the Ekadasi that occurs during the light part of this month of Kartik. That is to say, on this Ekadasi, one should worship me, Lord Krishna, the best of all living beings, with full love and devotion. In this connection, I will now tell you a wonderful history, just as I heard it from the great sage in the city of Kampilia.
Once a very pious Brahmin named Sumedha resided. He could not obtain any substantial amount. He hardly had adequate food, clothing, or shelter for himself and his beautiful young wife, who was of such excellent character that she continued to serve Sumedha faithfully despite their poverty. When guests would come to their home, Pavitra Mataji would give them her own food, and although she often went hungry, her beautiful lotus-like face never faded. This fasting made her weak, but her affection for Sumedha remained unbreakable. Seeing all this and lamenting his bad luck, Sumedha one day said to Pavitra, "My dear wife, O most beautiful one, I beg alms from the rich but receive scarcely a scrap. What am I to do? What possible relief is there for our plight? Where should I go for relief? O most obedient and loving wife, without enough wealth, household affairs are never successful. No bandhu madhye dhanahina jivana. Therefore, please permit me to go abroad and attain some wealth. If I make such an effort, I shall certainly obtain whatever fortune I am destined to enjoy. Without making some endeavor, a person cannot satisfy his desires or meet his needs. Thus, wise men have said that enthusiastic endeavor is always auspicious. The revealed scriptures declare, Udyogina sneham upaita lakshmi daiveda deyati ka purusha vanditi. One who endeavors enthusiastically will certainly attain success, but one who merely says, I accept my lot in life is a lazy man.
Upon hearing this from her husband, even though he may sit atop a mountain of gold as big as Mount Sumeru, he will still remain poor. Transcendental knowledge, spiritual education, satisfying wealth, and pleasing family members are acquired by a person who is given profuse charity. Whatever good a person does returns to him many folds. Whatever is predestined by Vedanta, the fortune maker, will surely happen. One's so-called good education, skill, and enthusiasm will not necessarily guarantee to bring one success. Whatever charity a person gives in the form of education, money, fertile land, and the like is returned to him in a future lifetime. We gain that what we have given, when given with a good heart. Indeed, whatever the Lord of Destiny, the Creator, has written as one's fortune will certainly come to pass. No one attains any wealth without having given in charity in his previous life. O best of the Brahmins, since we are now poor, in our previous lives neither you nor I must have given any sufficient charity to worthy persons. Therefore, O gracious husband, you should remain here with me. Whatever is destined, we shall obtain in due course of time, and enjoy here in perfect happiness. Hearing these plaintive words from his wife, Sumedha decided to remain in their native village. One day, the great sage Kondinya arrived at their place, and upon seeing him, the Brahmin Sumedha and his wife stood up before him and then offered him their respectful obeisances. With his head bowed, Sumedha welcomed him. We are very fortunate to behold you here today, O wisest of sages. My life has become successful, and I am much obliged to you. Sumedha offered Kondinya Muni a comfortable seat and highly praised his austerities in learning. Just by having your darshan today, said Sumedha, I have become very fortunate. The poor Brahmin couple fed the sage as sumptuously as they could afford to according to their means, and afterwards Pavitra asked the mendicant, O most learned one, What process can we follow to be relieved of our poverty? How can a person who has not given anything in charity in his previous life get a good family, much wealth, and a fine education in his life? My husband wants to leave me here and go abroad to beg alms, but I have earnestly prayed to him to stay here with me. I humbly told him that if one lacks wealth in the present life, it is because of not having given sufficient charity in previous lifetimes, and so he has consented to remain here. It is only due to my great fortune that you have so mercifully come here today. Now we are certain to see the end of poverty very soon. O breasts of the Brahmins, please tell us how we can be free of this perpetual misery brought on by poverty. O merciful one, kindly describe some means of a place of pilgrimage we may visit, a day of fasting we may observe, or an austerity we may perform, by which our ill fortune will end forever. Hearing this sincere supplication from the patient lady, the great sage Kondinya reflected silently for a moment and then said, "There is a fast day very dear to the Supreme Lord Hari. Fasting on this day nullifies all kinds of sins and removes all miseries caused by poverty. This fast day, which occurs during the dark part, or Krishna Paksha, of the extra leap year month, is known as Parama Ekadasi. It is the topmost day of Lord Vishnu, hence the name Laxramram. This extra month, Purushottam Mas, dark fortnight Ekadasi, bestows all the necessities of life, and at last gives liberation. When the evening of this day comes, one should begin singing the glories of the Lord and dancing in ecstasy, and one should continue through the entire night. This holy fast was once observed faithfully by Lord Kuvera, the treasurer of the Devas. Therefore, O broad-eyed lady, you also should observe the sacred fast of Parama Ekadasi, following all the appropriate rules and regulations." Lord Sri Krishna continued, "O Yudhishthira, son of Pandu, in this way, Kondinya Muni mercifully and affectionately instructed Pavitra and the Parama Ekadasi fast. Then he said to Sudema, on the Dvadasi, the day after Ekadasi, you should vow to observe Pancharatriki fasting according to all the rules and regulations. After taking a bath early in the morning, you and your good wife, along with both your parents and hers, should fast for 5 days according to your ability. Then you will all become eligible to return home to the abode of Lord Vishnu. A person who simply makes use of only one seat during these 5 days goes to the heavenly planets. Whoever feeds qualified Brahmins nicely on these 5 days has in effect fed all the demigods, all human beings, and even all the demons. Whoever donates a pot of drinking water to a twice-born Brahmin during this 5-day period will gain merit equal to that gained by donating the entire planet in charity. Anyone who gives a learned person a pot filled with sesame seeds resides in heaven for as many years as there are seeds in the pot. One who donates a pot filled with golden ghee will surely go to the abode of the sun god after fully enjoying the pleasures of his earthly parent. Whoever remains celibate during these 5 days will attain celestial happiness and enjoy the maidens of Indraloka. Therefore, both of you, Sumedha and Pavitra, should fast during these 5 days of Pancharatrika in order to be rewarded with ample grains and wealth for the rest of your lives on this planet. The spiritual world will be your abode thereafter. Hearing this sublime advice, the Brahmin couple, Sumedha and Pavitra, properly observed the Parama Ekadasi and the fast of Pancharatrika, and very soon thereafter they beheld a handsome prince approaching them from the royal palace. On the orders of Lord Brahma, the prince gave them a beautiful, exquisitely furnished house and invited them to live in it. Praising their austerity and patience, he also gave them an entire village for their livelihood. Then he returned to the palace. Thus Sumedha and his wife enjoyed all kinds of facilities in this world and at last went to the abode of Lord Vishnu. Anyone who observes the fast on Parama Ekadasi and also the fast of Pancharatrika is freed from all his sins, and after enjoying life he returns to Vishnu Loka, as did the Brahmin Sumedha and his faithful wife Pavitra. It is impossible, O Yudhishthira, to calculate the extent of the merit one obtains by fasting on Parama Ekadasi. For such an observance is equal to bathing in places of pilgrimage such as Pushkara Lake and the Ganges River, giving cows in charity, and performing all sorts of other religious activities. One who fasts on this day has also completed the offerings of oblations to his forefathers in battle. He has, in effect, fasted on all of the auspicious days. The rare human birth is meant for accumulating merit and at last achieving a liberating release from this material world. Therefore, one should by all means observe fasting on this auspicious Parama Ekadasi. Lord Sri Krishna concluded, O sinless Yudhishthira, as you have requested, I have described to you the wonderful merit one can attain by fasting on the Ekadasi named Parama, which occurs during the dark part of the extra leap year month. You should observe this fast if at all possible. Whoever, after taking a proper bath, observes a fast on these 2 extra month Ekadasis will go to heaven and finally attain to the abode of Sri Vishnu. And as he travels there, he will be praised and prayed to by all the demigods. Thus ends the narration of the glories of Parama Ekadasi, the Ekadasi that occurs on the dark fortnight of extra leap year month from the Skanda Purana.
A special kirtan for Ekadasi. So, Iskcon Atlanta, they have started this 2 festival again. Actually, it was there, but the kirtan on Ekadasi was not there. But now it started by the help of Laxramram and other devotees. It's very wonderful. And all the youth devotees of Atlanta. So it's a very nice thing. How many of you like this kirtan festival on every Ekadasi? That's it. How many? Okay. Very nice. Very cool. So we want to continue this kirtan festival every Ekadasi by the youth of Atlanta. And we want more and more devotees to come. You can also tell your friends and families. Spread the word as much as you can, so that more and more devotees will come. And also every month, first Saturday of this month is known as Super Saturday for Iskcon Atlanta. And we especially do Arati to our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. And this was actually started by Balabhadra Prabhu, and we will continue this and worship Prabhupada, the spiritual master of Iskcon. So Prabhupada is the founder, so we have a special arati for him. We offer Guru Puja to him. And then also everyone who comes for the Super Saturday, they get to hear directly from Srila Prabhupada. And we will turn on his lecture, and you can hear the lecture for at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Then after the lecture is over, you can share your realization. It's very nice to share the realization. Already you have understood Prabhupada lecture. You can share with other devotees. So it's a very nice arrangement. So we want to continue this seva, and I think many of you have raised your hand, so your enthusiasm. So like to continue, but at the same time, any festivals, we want to accommodate, we need some help of the devotees, not only monetarily, but also we want practical help, like you can come and help with cleaning the dishes and cutting the vegetables and so many other things you can do that. So this is all part of the festival. So it's a very beautiful, and like in the Padma Purana we find there are so many nice quotations there, that if you do seva, especially on the Ekadasi day, or if you do some special donation, like today I didn't know, somebody came and told me that in the Padma Purana it says that on the Ekadasi that falls on the Purushottaman, last Ekadasi, if you offer donation in that day, or if you do some charitable work, the punya, the sukriti, multiplied 1,000 times. So much punya you can get, so much sukriti you can get by serving the devotees, by serving the deities. So these are all wonderful opportunities. So now we like to announce that if any devotee wants to sponsor this prasadam today, it's $151. So if you want to sponsor, you can raise your hand and you can let us know. And if you're a little shy, then you can let me know later, and I can correct your name. And also Super Saturday is also there. So if somebody wants to sponsor Super Saturday, I think it's $201 also. and you can fit almost like 6 to 70 devotees that you will get, and you can fit all those Vaishnavas, and you get so much mercy of the Lord and Srila Prabhupada, because we are offering this super salary to Srila Prabhupada, so you can get the mercy of Srila Prabhupada also. If there is any devotee who wants to sponsor, you can come and see me, or you can see Laxramram. Yes, Mother. You want to do for today? Okay. What's your good name?
You can read it as Nitish Gowda.
Nitish Gowda. Okay, Hari. Let's give round of applause for Hari. Anybody else want to do for Super Saturday?
Right here.
Yes.
I want to sponsor for today.
Today? Okay. What's your name?
Brenda.
Huh?
Brenda.
Brenda. Let's give round of applause for Brenda. Hari. Let's give louder. Hari. Hare Krishna. Thank you. So we'll continue the kirtan. And those who are sponsoring, you can come and have a mini arti, you can do mini arti for today. It's very nice to offer mini arti on Ekadasi to the Lord. So this is your opportunity. You can do mini arti on Ekadasi. Hare Krishna. Oh, কি অষ্টক এটা? Chaurashtakam. Chaurashtakam is sung by Vilamangal Thakur. It's a beautiful song by Vilamangal Thakur. So if you have a phone, you can Google it. It's called Chaura Ashtakam. So they're going to sing this song so that you can follow the song and you can also sing it. Okay? It's called Chaura Ashtakam. Who is singing? Krishna is singing. Hare Krishna. Let's give a round of applause for Krishna. Hari Bol.
Oh,
Ram
अद्वैत प्रभु की, गदाधर प्रभु की, श्रीवास ठाकुर की, पंचतत्व महायज्ञ की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। जय कलियुग युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Thank you again for coming for this wonderful Kirtan festival on a special Ekadasi. So we'd like to thank you all, especially we'd like to thank the youth of Iskcon Atlanta, especially Darpa, Kartik Prabhu, and what's your good name? Janavi. And then Purna, and then we have Krishna, Jayanti, Raga Mataji, and who else is there? Who are all helping this Kirtan festival behind the scene, so that we can have a nice Kirtan festival. So let's give a round of applause for this wonderful devotee. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! We want to see more and more Kirtan, and please bring your friends and families, spread the word. As many devotees you can bring, that will be nice. Mahaprabhu is very pleased. Today morning, I was hearing Prabhupada lecture, and Prabhupada again and again quoting in that lecture, our movement is only meant for chanting, dancing and feasting. So this is a wonderful program. He's saying, we are asking people to come. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, dance with us and take prasadam. Why you cannot do this? Why you cannot do this? Everybody can do. So please take this advantage. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought this Golokura Premadhan, Harinama Sankirtan, this Harinama Mahamantra. It is not the asset of this material world. It is belongs to the spiritual world. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he brought this spiritual treasure from Goloka Vrindavan to this world for us. So we should take the full advantage of it. As long as you live, you chant Hare Krishna, you take prasad and dance in ecstasy. This is our movement. And this will please Prabhupada and this will please Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you all. Hare Krishna.
Actually, Narada Muni was asking Krishna, where you live? Then Krishna said, Jatro Gayanti Madbhakta, Tatru Tisthami Narada. Wherever my devotee is chanting glorification, I am with them.
Very well. So I'll keep this short. Just kind of want to give an update on the next Ekadasi Kirtans. So the next two Ekadasis happen to fall on a Sunday. So of course we have our regular Sunday feast. So the next one is actually the start of June Yatra also.
After Sunday.
Huh?
After Sunday.
No. So afterwards, once prasadam is served, you can grab your prasadam and then we'll be back inside the temple room, probably doing kirtan until 8, 9 p.m. on Sundays. The one following that, also on September 10th, is also on a Sunday, so same thing, after Sunday feast, after 6 p.m. we'll be back in the temple room to continue kirtan. And then the following Ekadasi is all the way on September 25th, which will fall on a Monday, and we'll come back to this regular 6-day schedule. But we'll, send out a reminder since that's almost 2 months away. All right, so enjoy the feast.
Sunday. Next Sunday.